Right.
It's a psychological thing. But then some people, if they see themselves with another person in a mirror, then they're like, why am I here?
What do you mean?
Like that.
Oh, okay.
If they see themselves like having a conversation with somebody, they're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and I don't get it. Take those headphones off that thing.
Okay.
And you can use them if you want to. I only use them when we listen to fucking phone messages, but
okay.
It's up to you. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Good without it.
It's no rules, just right.
Also, now I don't know what I would look like.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
So
doesn't really matter.
I've already figured it
We've
out.
superimposed blackface over your face, so I just want to let you know you are wildly, wildly racist right now. You are out of control. Yeah, I think that like sometimes people see themselves on the TV and they're like, "What am I doing?" And why?
It's not blackface. I'm not good at makeup, and I got the.
That would be the
tint.
ultimate excuse. Showing up like, this isn't blackface. I used too much bronzer and it was
I went to
only on my
Sephora.
face.
She didn't know what she was doing. I
That
thought
would
I
be-
should trust them for once.
That would be
and-
also an awesome burn to do to somebody on a beach. Like if they fall asleep in the sun, just put bronzer only on their face. Only on their face, and just be like, yo, what are you doing? And then make sure that you put suntan lotion around their lips so it looks real menstrual. Fucking wild.
Real menstrual?
Menstrual.
Menstrual. Oh,
Menstrual.
okay.
I know. I mean, if we.
Menstrual mean?
What does menstrual mean? Well, when a woman goes through puberty, she starts becoming a real bitch. And she starts
And men love it.
being an asshole to everyone at any time. And then the moon's involved. Fuck that.
It's not that you have to wait till she gets her period. You just have to wait till she starts being a bitch.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's like, yo, did you start being a bitch yet? How old's your daughter? She's a total bitch. You know that age. You know. No, menstruals. You know, like how,
No.
you know, white gloves
Menstrual. Oh.
and, you know, like the African American people who were,
Oh, I don't
you know,
know.
forced to sing and dance for whites in the South.
Got you. I still don't know what menstrual.
Yeah,
I'm
you know
not
what? This
picking
sounds
up.
like somebody who's... You were in... Oh, pull that closer to your face. See, this is why maybe we should have the fucking camera, because you don't even know. Are you all right?
I'm gonna be okay.
Are you... Is that part of your... Wait, are you on a new menstrual cycle now? Are you on a hiccup thing? You know what? I don't understand women's at all.
You know, sometimes we have trouble understanding ourselves.
Yeah, that is the
fault.
ultimate. That is the ultimate excuse for anything.
I don't
It's
even
like,
know.
I don't even know what's happening to me.
I don't know
right
why I'm
now.
being such a bitch.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm having a mental health day. I'm having a mental health day. I swear to God, I'm just hangry.
Has this started? Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
Oh,
We've been
okay.
on.
I figured, but
We've been on.
Okay.
So now you are outed as a racist.
Oh no.
Right away. I don't know if it picked up. Maybe it probably didn't. I don't know. But yeah, I don't understand how you don't understand what menstrual singers are.
Okay, because when I heard menstrual, I just like
I know
maybe
everyone.
like the white
Believe me,
gloves,
for the
like,
longest time, I thought that's what that was too.
Now I'm gonna look it up.
For the longest time, there was actually. I don't know if you guys remember. Remember when like Snickers used to do commercials about like just being hungry, like and not going anywhere for a while, grab a Snickers. They also, I said that, wait, that was fuck. I caught myself there. Holy shit. No, there was one where it was a bunch of like dudes from different time periods in a car. And they were all eating Snickers because they were on like a road trip and they weren't going anywhere for a while. And the one guy who's dressed like Henry VIII, he's like, this reminds me of a time I had a group of minstrels serenade me in front of my bath. And they were all kind of looking at him. And then they started singing Green Sleeves, which was retarded, but like pretty funny. But for the longest time, I thought minstrels just meant young women.
Oh.
I thought that's what that meant. I was like, oh,
I looked up tchotchke the other day, and that's like a definition listed for tchotchke is like young woman or something like that too.
What?
Yes.
I thought a tchotchke was like a
Although-
knick-knack.
I thought so.
I thought that's-
I mean, that's the definition I know, and I don't remember which source it was, but I was like,
Tchotchke is young woman?
there's a lot of definitions for a lot of words.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I'm like, Miriam, where are you getting all these definitions?
It is pretty fucking nuts. You know, sometimes you use words wrong for a very long time. But now that I know what tchotchke really means, I'm going to start using that all the
I
time.
still use it as a knick-knack.
Not me. I'm going to
Like
be
a
looking.
little,
What's wrong with this bar? Not enough tchotchkes, dude. I need that tchotch in here. Give me a little bit of those knickknacks.
No.
Yeah. Now, knickknack sounds like an underage version of tchotchke.
It sure does.
It's not good. It's like, yo, how old are you, knickknack or tchotchke? I don't know.
Wait, which one's supposed to be younger? Ooh.
Tchotchke's the older one. Tchotchke sounds old because that sounds like crotchety man, like a tchotchke. Like
Right, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Knickknack sounds like, ooh, little knickknacks.
Sure.
Which is even creepier. It's
Yeah.
like, ooh,
This is a fun Rorschach
little
test.
knickknack. Yeah, how do you feel about the word knickknack? Tell me
How
what
do I feel
you
about the
think.
word knickknack? General medium vibes with the word.
Medium?
Yeah, medium vibes.
Ask me how I feel about the word vibes.
How do you feel? I love it. You know what? I'm on board with vibes
Why?
because it's, I don't know. It's just, who is it? Billy Princell. Do you know Billy Princell? He has
No.
a funny bit about it. I'm not going to do it because that's awful. It's an awful thing to do somebody else's joke.
Sure. Oh, I
And
thought
also, I
you
would
meant you weren't going to do it because it was
absolutely
just bad. I was like, yeah.
No,
fuck
it's
that.
actually pretty good.
All right, cool. So anyway, this guy whose bit you're not going to poach,
You
which is
know,
fine.
look up Billy Princell and the
But you love the word vibes.
yeah. I don't like. It's not like my favorite word, but it's like it's a good word. It's a good, useful. It's got great utility
I'm
to it.
I'm not saying that vibe isn't a good word. What I am saying is that it is overused by a bunch of people I don't fucking respect. Which
Okay.
is anyone 25 or under. And I
Okay.
don't like it.
Got you.
I'm sorry,
Okay, can't rent a
viewers
car,
or listeners
can't get
who are younger than that.
Ryan's respect.
I fucking hate you. No, it's just like, I just hate when I hear someone's like, yo, man, is it vibing? Or like, oh my God, the vibe I have between.
I mean, I don't like that. Is it vibing?
Yeah.
What are the vibes there? I think is like an appropriate.
Then I'd be like,
useful
yeah.
question.
It's no. It's a
Yeah.
bar. What are the vibes in a bar? Shit.
It varies
They're shit.
greatly.
No.
It varies greatly.
You know what? Any vibe in a bar that you're like worried about can be quelled with just drinking whiskey.
Also, talking about bars, can I just quickly shout out that Fergie's doorman had the dopest fucking outfit the other day? I was like, this
Was
guy.
it straight vibing?
His vibes
Yeah.
were mad dope and stuff.
You sounded like a real tchotchke right there.
Wait, which
Like
one's
a-
that one? Oh no, old.
You sounded real
Also have
tchotchke
respect
right
for
there.
you.
Yeah, you weren't knick-knacking pretty hard. You were total chotch, which also sounds hot. Tchotchke sounds like
Tchotchke sounds young, actually. I'm switching it. I'm going Tchotchke's younger, Knickknack's older. Yeah.
no, because when I
Yeah.
think tchotchke, I think
Agree to disagree.
okay, this is where I'm gonna send some logic your way.
okay.
Knick-knack. When I think knick-knack, I think small. Weirdly in my head, if you were to say
okay.
knick-knack,
Yeah,
the image
you're
in my
right.
head would be
Knick-knack,
a
you do think of a
small
small little
porcelain bird on a coffee table.
Right.
Small, little, dumb. Tchotchke, when I think about that, I think of like some weird dude's basement bar with an odd neon sign. It's like, look at this fucking thing. Like, I'm like, yo, there's a big ass tchotchke up there.
What's the best kind of tchotchke to get? Like, if you're talking like actual, like, what's a good little.
Latino.
No!
It's probably the best tchotchke.
Ay. No, like, if you're like traveling and somebody's like, pick me up a tchotchke, and we're talking not human being. What is a good tchotchke?
A
to get?
tchotchke to get. Well, there's always the standard is magnet. The standard is
Magnet's a
magnet
good
or
tchotchke.
shot glass
Yes.
or something like that.
I think magnet over shot glass.
Yeah, but there would be also like, it's funny because I was on the road, like I went to Tacoma and we went to a fucking goddamn thrift store, which was amazing. It was a crazy antique store. It was in a barn. It was fucking awesome.
Love that.
And I was looking at everything. Didn't find anything. Dude, I was actually looking for a leather jacket, like a biker jacket. And I was like trying them on, and I look so retarded because I'm fucking like, you know how like when
Why?
people sit, you know when people sit in the chair next to me and I look all fucking small and stupid? I put on a leather jacket. I look like David Byrne from the Talking Heads wearing a gigantic, like I look so dumb. I look like a baby in a leather jacket. I look like a little knickknack in a fucking leather jacket. I look dumb as fuck.
I don't understand. Like, because it's too big?
The shoulders are huge. I look like I'm wearing like a power suit meant for a woman trying to make it in the corporate world. I look fucking absurd in one of them.
You know, I saw, Amazon fashion. I saw some, it's funny just to see that. You know what I mean? It's like
Amazon fashion.
Chill. They're doing a lot. They're
taking over.
They're doing a lot.
Well, it's because people aren't doing enough. It's because people aren't doing enough.
Expand.
You know, if I want
Who's not doing enough?
I don't know. I just I'm just trying to defend.
I remember
those for a
Amazon. Hey, look,
Look, anybody who talks shit on Amazon. Look, I will talk shit on Amazon. Fuck Jeff Bezos and fuck billionaires and whatever. But I
don't
still
know
use it literally every day.
I'm not an expert on the economy. People seem to be upset with Amazon and stuff.
Of course.
But people like to be upset in general, so I don't really know. But anyway, I just saw some like stuff with shoulder pads recently, and I'm digging the look a little bit.
So you want to go? You want to go back to fucking 1993? Like padded pantsuits. Don't go pantsuit, for the love of God.
Some of them look awful. I'm not a pantsuit gal. I'm not a pantsuit gal in general.
Well, that's great.
You know,
then again,
it does look very Kim Jong-un-ish.
I can't ever, like, I will never tell a woman what she can and cannot wear. However, whenever I see a woman wearing something stupid, in my head, I don't even really think about it. Because I'm just like, that's just what fashion is.
That's what women do.
That's what, like, in my head, I'm like,
you assume
fashion.
that women know because
Look, I don't know. Like, when I see a woman wearing anything, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I guess that's what they're doing. I guess that's how it is now. I don't think about it. Like, a woman could be walking down the street wearing a Target bag with pee on it and shit on her face. And unless she's causing a problem, the
problem is happening. If something happened to her, that's not great.
I don't know. That might be what they're doing in France right now.
Oh, she's probably fine.
That might be Vera
That's
Wang.
your way of getting out of dealing with it. I don't want to have to be a good Samaritan, so I'm just going to assume that's fashion.
Whoa, that might be a mental health day. That might be a mental health day for her. She just doesn't want to deal with things. She's like, I'm putting on the Target bag full of pee. And it's like, I'm going out. You know, I don't want to talk to anybody. And I get it. But if I saw...
I mean, that is a move.
Honestly, if you want people to stay the fuck away from you...
I've never wanted to not talk to other people that badly.
Yeah.
I have one in my space, but damn.
I'm just saying, if you put a little teardrop of poop on your face, no one's talking to you. No one's talking to you. And I know that's like a crazy, drastic thing to do, but when people are like, I wish people would just leave me alone, I'm like, people can. You have to compromise things for yourself to get that to happen. You either have to smell or look so offensive that people will leave you alone.
Right.
But it's like, how bad do you want to be? You know, how bad do you want to be?
I just try, I try to just go with headphones as much as possible.
Those sometimes work.
Sometimes.
You ever been on the subway or a train or anything and you have the headphones in, there's still a bum in front of you trying to get your attention?
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah.
You see the headphones in, I'm invisible, man. That's what that is. That is the international
sign
for
no, you got to do this too. Headphone and this combo.
It's like, if you see me wearing headphones, it means I don't want anything to do with the world.
Generally.
That's how it is.
But you got to keep... for your own safety, especially if you're on the subway and shit. I keep one.
Well, see, here's the thing. A lot of the times, I'm not even listening to music.
Right.
And
sometimes I'm not.
Well, here's the other thing. This is a good deterrent as well. This is if you want people to leave you alone. No bullshit. Get headphones and have it dangling, not plugged into anything.
Okay, there is
that will make you
from a
look
movie. I don't think
crazy
I saw
as
it.
fuck.
Right, but if it works, that makes a statement. Definitely.
Without a doubt.
Because if these, you don't know if you actually,
No, because there's a
if
lot
they're
of
powered or
Bluetooth
not,
stuff.
right? But if you're just wearing headphones unplugged, honestly, I love that look. There's some movie where a chick has that. She's like working at a desk or something. A guy comes up and she doesn't have them plugged into anything.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess I would assume it's because she didn't want to talk to people, but I'm going to use that.
I don't know. Another thing I would think about doing is getting the old receiver from a rotary phone with a spiral cord just hanging down and having a full-blown conversation. Just like, no, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I think if we get there at 8, we'll be able to make the show. I swear to God, we'll be able to do it. Just like if you are doing that, people will leave you alone. And crazies, from what I found, crazies don't. It's like piranha. In the way that there are schools of crazy.
Okay.
But they don't interact with. They're like they just see you and they're like, okay. I'm not going to interact with another crazy because I'm going to get nowhere because he's crazy. But then again, I have seen 2 crazy people having a full-blown crazy conversation, and it is the best thing in the world. Where neither of them are saying anything that makes any sense.
Right.
Where they're just like, yeah, I mean, I'm going to get on it. Yeah, I'm going to be there. And when I get there, he's going to be on the plane. I'm going to get on it. And we're going to go. And you know how it is. And the guy's like, yeah, if you think about the way that like candy bars are manufactured, it's like that's how they do it now. That's how they get you coming in like that. Because when they do it, the government was all about sugar. He's like, yeah, and I got to be honest with you, crayons all nuts. It's like that shit is awesome watching 2 men and they're just like nodding and like, yeah, it's like 2 ships docking at the same place and just the pirates like, hey, you want to talk about our wacky adventures in Nothingville? That's the best thing in the world.
I almost bombed you out there.
Yeah. It's like, I think about.
I just think because I was babysitting
homeless
a while
people?
ago. I mean, technically he was a child. I doubt he owned the home.
Let's be honest here for a second. All babies are technically homeless. Let's be honest here right now.
The ones who don't clean up after themselves.
Babies shit all over the place. They fucking beg for food. They're crying. They're loud. They don't own property. You homeless freeloading pieces of shit. God damn. Also, a shout out to all my friends who have babies. I'm tired of you. I love you guys. But I'm tired of and I make the mistake of asking because I'm nice. I'm like, how the baby? And then they start telling me, I'm like, God damn it. You're having just the most beautiful life of your life.
Kids are funny, man. I was babysitting this toddler a while ago, and it's just so fun to act like you're talking to Spider-Man and all that stuff because then they're like, is she actually talking to Spider-Man?
Yeah.
There's the look on their face. They
wait a minute. What? How? What?
It's so adorable. And then and then there's nothing on it for them. You know what I mean? They're so.
Then you answer
they're so fucking.
Oh my God! What? Oh my God!
It's the best.
Oh my God! Timmy, Spider-Man was involved in an accident, and they don't really know how. Hold on. Oh my God.
Spider-Man actually, he says he doesn't want to be your favorite superhero, so
yeah, Spider-Man said something clearly weird about not liking you. I don't know what it is. He said he doesn't. You just seem like a piece of shit. I'm sorry. I think about also just seeing how far I could get and how much it would confuse my mom. It would actually piss my mom off pretty hard. And because I think about sometimes just posting on Facebook the picture of a sonogram and saying big things coming. Or
you think about doing that?
I think about doing it all the time. Just to see how many people would respond. And I know my mom would be like, what the fuck is this? Ryan,
I had to find out through Facebook.
Like, Mom, sorry. But look, I just want to be honest with you. Big things coming, also going. We're not keeping it. It's big. Well, it's also going. I'm just letting you know. It's we could have.
I'm just letting you know I don't shoot blanks. That's
I'm just
all.
Yo, Mom, I got fucking superior calm. And that weird thing was, I wasn't even in the same room with her. I'm fucking. I don't know what happened. Actually,
I just started singing baritone, and I don't know.
This isn't
I heard it coming in the other room. I was assuming it was me.
This is my friend's baby. I just know, like, actually, it's a baby that's actually overweight. It is a big thing coming. It's not even my baby, Mom. I'm just excited for my body. I'm just excited. But I also think about sometimes just posting, she said yes. Just posting, she said yes. And then
when I think
having my mom and sister lose it. Because they just be like, who? What? Who? And I'll be like, I don't want to talk about it right now. You know,
because they both think they're married to you.
I mean, my mom.
What the hell?
She's like, who is this other woman? Like, you goddamn. My mom's sister wives. That is not a good thing. That would be the worst thing in the world.
To have your mother as a sister wife?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't sound great. I don't know about that.
I don't know how polygamists do it. I don't know.
Unless, I mean, there's division of labor. You know, she doesn't have to be on the.
You know.
She doesn't have to be on the sexual side of it.
I don't know. From what I know, and I'm gonna make this a T-shirt say "Polygamists do it raw." That's the fucking T-shirt, and that's the way they do it. I'm pretty sure if you have a sister wife, you have to have sex with all of them.
Oh my god!
Because there was that TLC show, Sister Wives.
Yeah, I didn't really watch that.
I didn't really watch it either.
Okay,
the only reason I knew about
the Duggars.
Oh, the Duggars are gross.
That's different.
That's way gross, but there was some weird shit in the Duggars. First off, you can't have 19 kids and not have it be weird. One of them is going to be a pedophile. That's just statistics. That is just blind.
They kept going until they got a pedophile.
Yeah,
they're like, 1 in 19 is a pedophile. We want one of those, so we need one more.
We need to make this a real thing. Unless it won't be counted by Guinness if there isn't a pedophile.
God.
But yeah, I couldn't imagine.
Is Guinness what?
No, go
Is
on.
Guinness the beer company related to Guinness World Records? Is that the same thing?
I got to be honest with you, Abby. That is the dumbest question I've ever gotten in my life.
Why?
Because, come on.
Well, do you know the answer?
Yes.
They are?
No.
Oh, I mean, I don't think that's that crazy for them to be like, I don't know, because people get drunk and want to do stuff. You know what I mean? They're
all right,
like,
you just made a lot more sense than I thought you would.
They're like, hey, you know.
Yeah, that also, you know what I'm going to say?
I think I can set the world record in this.
Trying to karate chop coconuts in a row is definitely the actions of a drunk man. So that is, you've changed my mind. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Namaste.
What do you think? Okay. Have you ever tried to attempt any world records for Guinness?
No, but I have thought about one I definitely could do, without a doubt.
What's that?
I'm willing to bet, and I would love to see it break the Guinness. Well, I had talked about it. I wanted to do the thing where I slapped the most asses, because I honestly think I could do it. I watched a Guinness World Record thing of the person who did, and I was like, they were running around in they didn't plan it. They just kind of did it. As where I think about lining up asses in a row.
Okay, so it would be specifically asses in a row?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just
so it would really be hard to count otherwise.
Yeah. Just smacking at, if I'm running and getting full.
Right, kind of like when you run down a
but
getting high fives,
that's too easy. That's too easy. It can't be that. I wouldn't count. I don't even work for Guinness, and I wouldn't count that. That's just running down the line, hitting fence posts. You
have to do individual. You gotta get a wind up
smack,
for every single one.
Smack.
Okay.
Smack. It's that's that's it'd be you can't. I wouldn't even consider, say if there was a Guinness Book of World Records for motorboating tits. I wouldn't consider running down the line of tits just that's not a full motorboat. That's just fucking basically the equivalent of a harmonica-style blowjob.
Right, because then you're wasting time if you're not doing it right anyway.
Yeah,
you want to make sure you do each one individually, because if you're doing them wrong, then it's
Yeah, if you were trying to break the Guinness Book, you have to cup, down, cup, down. It's got to be... Danny, back me up. That's got to be the thing.
I feel like
we talked about that with the ass slap.
Yeah,
thing. It can't just be a line.
It can't be a line down. That's a dumb thing that wrestlers do coming out of the foot. I don't want to do that. I would need to fucking smack. But other than that world record, I'm willing to bet and I know this isn't funny or good. It's actually a way lame thing, but I'm pretty sure I could do it. If I laid on my back and I got myself in like a basic sit-up position, but not doing sit-up, just like 6 inches off the floor, I could probably hold that for the longest out of anyone in
Danny,
the world.
what's your world record you think you could do? What do you have faith in yourself that you could have the world record in?
Is it sighing?
I think I could. I don't know. It would have to be like endurance. Like, how long could I like? I don't know. Stand on a surfboard at sea. You know, it would.
That sounds insanely hard, Dan.
Nah, dude. I know how to suffer, brother. I just standing there.
Oh,
And not
Like an
at
endurance?
sea, like where the waves are.
Well, I don't think they get. I mean, maybe just standing still.
Dude,
I could probably do that.
I don't know, man.
Just standing still
I don't-
on land. I'm talking about just on land.
So wait, you're on the beach just standing on a surfboard?
wait.
Anywhere in the world, but I'm saying it would have to be something like that. Like, it would have to be retarded, but
Yeah,
have the
sure.
same,
Okay. No, I see where
know
you're
what I
going.
mean?
I see where you're going.
some sort of weird endurance.
Just a
thing.
dumb thing. Like
Yeah.
that's like just putting a skateboard down and then standing on the skateboard
yeah.
and not doing
And I
anything.
didn't leave it for
You
days.
didn't leave. Yeah,
you know?
that's like the guys who put their hand on a car to win a car.
exactly.
I totally understand.
Yeah,
where you're coming.
that's like
I totally
only-
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I totally get what you're saying. Then that way, I could totally win the Guinness Book of World Records for just grabbing a boob, or just putting my mouth. Oh my god, putting my mouth on a boob. How long? Anybody, call Guinness right now. I want to try it. Attempt
Hey, you
this
know,
record.
I haven't seen that one.
I don't think
from
anybody's
the ones
done
that
it.
I've read, so
I don't think
I mean,
anybody's
I
done
don't know
it.
what their qualifications are to get in there.
I don't know, but
They
I
have an X-rated one, the Guinness Book of World Records.
X
regular,
Extreme Guinness Book of World Records After Dark.
rated R.
It's like, yo, I'm fucking in. But I would frame that plaque. I would be
absolutely.
like,
Oh my
yo,
God, are
what
you
do
kidding
what do
me?
I have here? I think I would hold it up to a very high regard.
Absolutely.
Like you can't not.
Oh my God.
You can't. Or the other thing I would do, and I would try and figure out if anybody's ever tried to do it.
Uh-huh.
And then I would just to be like, yo, I fucking did the most dangerous thing in the world. I would see if anybody has a Guinness Book of World Record for kissing an alligator. Like holding the mouth shut.
This is how somebody
then-
gets out of bestiality.
and then-
I'm not into bestiality.
Like, yeah, I didn't
I'm
say
trying to get a Guinness Book of World Records.
I didn't say
Staying
tongue
going.
kiss. I didn't say fucking. I didn't say like passionately make out with an alligator. Just like
Just
holding it
To
and then
snout for the longest without it being upset.
without it fucking murdering me.
Right. Okay. Which ones are the angrier ones? Alligators or
Your crocodile.
crocodiles?
I'm gonna go croc.
Croc?
I think crocodiles are. I think crocodiles are the far more aggressive of the two.
It is so wild looking because, like, have you ever. Well, I guess I don't know where else.
The only
but
time I've
just
ever-
like when I was in New Orleans, we went to a swamp and they treat them like.
Yeah, I've
like,
never seen
it's like
alligators
you're
in
at SeaWorld,
real
but with
life.
like crocodiles-ish.
I mean, besides in a zoo,
or alligators.
I've seen
I don't know.
I've seen alligators, like reptiles in a zoo, but I've never seen one in the wild. I've never seen an alligator in the
Are
wild.
you serious?
Dead serious.
Oh, I held a baby alligator. It was so cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they grow up.
yeah.
I would throw that thing like a fucking boomerang.
No.
I don't need any reptilians.
Reptilians.
Reptilians. They're gonna. You know what? It is as much as I do. No, they're probably adorable. I'm just lying.
It
I
was so
wouldn't throw it.
cute. And then they I don't know, because I don't know if it makes me more or less scared to go. Because I watched. Have you seen Naked and Afraid?
Yeah.
There's an episode where they're in the wetlands and they have to walk around. They have to find dry land, which was a pain. And they had to walk around and the water's up to their knees for
Yeah.
so long, and that's utterly terrifying. And I'm like, would I be more or less scared knowing that some people have trained alligators or crocodiles kind of like pets? I don't know, because then they could be sicked on you. You know what I mean?
So wait, you.
I'm just are they as
you would-
dangerous? I don't know. How dangerous
you think
are
you?
they?
I don't think you can train.
I don't know. I don't know if I could do that.
And when I say train, I'm not saying there are clearly crocodiles and alligators that are like in an enclosure that understand when you're going to feed them and like will jump up for like chicken or whatever. I don't think that's training them. I don't think you can give a crocodile a command. I don't think they understand like mammals do. It's not like a whale or a dolphin or even a sea lion.
It's just that they're not mad because they're hungry.
They understand they're going to get food. Right. And I'm not willing to say that, you know, dolphins, orcas, all that shit doesn't understand that they're not going to get food either if they do the command. But I don't think reptiles can understand the commands the way that other mammals do.
I saw them doing handshake. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, no, you fucking didn't. But Naked and Afraid, I've always been, you know what? It's like I want to start a show that's called Stacked and Terrified, where it's just fucking huge-breasted women naked in the woods having to do stupid, like just, it would be a funny thing just seeing the biggest juggy ladies trying to be in the woods. Like, because, you know, breasts aren't as cracked up to be.
They can be, they look like
some can be a nightmare
sometimes.
Like if you were naked and afraid and you were like, oh, I don't have to worry about like my tits doing anything dumb.
I mean,
actually on Naked and Afraid, one lady had to leave because her implant broke.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Did it pop?
Yeah, it popped.
How did it
What
pop?
happened?
I don't know.
Damn
it. It was definitely like during the show, but it wasn't like they didn't show her like fall down.
Wait, was it like deflated?
No.
Damn it.
She was just like, it hurts really bad, and then they had like the medic come out and they're
Oh,
like,
man.
Saline's going into your
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine the beginning processes of like cosmetic surgery, especially with that stuff. Like people being worried about going up in like flight and stuff too, like
what?
just because the different materials that you use for it.
Oh wait, are you talking about pressure?
I feel like I
Wait,
heard
can
something.
flight pressure fuck up boobs?
I feel like I saw something about that somewhere.
What?
Yeah.
That would be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But that's how, you know what?
Because also people talk about like, oh, go get things done other places where it's cheap. And I'm like,
first off, no.
It's
No.
tricky,
Are you out
although,
of your fucking mind?
you know, America could be stricter on some things.
Sure.
Too, but
Without a doubt. But there was a guy in, like, honestly, again, I'm never going to tell anybody what they can and cannot do. And I'm not going to say that if you feel a certain way about your body and you want to fix it or you want to get it improved, go right ahead. However, what I will say is I understand that things in America or different places or different countries are expensive, and some places they're not as expensive. I would think if you're going to do something that is going to alter your appearance for your own mental health or your own physical well-being, that you would want something like, yeah, it's expensive, but you know why it's expensive. If you go to Brazil to get your ass implanted to make it bigger, and you find out that the doctor is actually using sand to fill your butt cheeks, and I would be like, I don't want to use that doctor. Like, I don't know. Like, I know he's cheap, but I don't know.
I don't
That
know what
was
kind
a
of
real
sand. Is it
story.
that kinetic
Yeah,
sand?
that's what I'm talking about. I saw the story. I was like, could you imagine being the woman? Imagine being on a plane and your butt breaks open and there's just sand everywhere on the fucking... Jesus Christ. Then again, that would be fucking sick.
What?
If I was on a
Seeing
plane,
it pop?
like, let's put it this way. What would I rather be on? A plane that's like being hijacked? Plane that has a lady's butt breaking open with sand everywhere? Hell yeah.
Maybe that's the beginning of the hijacking. It's
Dude.
just a distraction.
Fine grain 11 is what it's fucking... All right, we have to listen to messages.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Let's.
Hopefully they're good today. Who called me?
Oh goodness. There we go.
You're lucky you can't
What's
see
up,
yourself.
Shaner and the gang?
Hey, what?
Guest, sorry I don't know your name. We never know who it's going to be. But I stopped calling because I was like, man, I can't call Shaner drunk when he's sober, but it seems like everyone that calls you is just drunk and depressed and just wants your fucking... Could you counsel me? My life sucks, Shaner. All right, so I'd like to think that you're still a man in a man's world. So as long as we could still cover grievances with this, how are we going to stop the pussification of America? How do we
Obey
get
it.
kids back into, like, we need another Evil Knievel. Like,
Very true.
these kids got dudes doing triple backflips on dirt bikes, and they don't give a fuck. They just want to be pussies. Like, I watched Evil Knievel wreck his shit, and we immediately made a jump to try to jump a ditch, and every kid in the neighborhood got hurt. What are we going to do, fellas? And if your guest's a girl, what do we got to do so that we still be men? If you're a girl, do you still love men, or do you want us to all be pussies and that's all you want? I don't know, man. I feel like we're headed down a bad road, and we're just going to be left with nothing but bitch-ass dudes. But, anywho's, I love you, Shanner. Keep up the great work. Keep that mustache heavy and your balls tucked up, I guess. Love you.
Good looking out.
Wow. All right.
So his
yeah.
concern is with the pussification of
America.
America.
Too many kids being bitches.
But he was like, these kids are doing backflips.
So I think what
but
it is.
that's pussification?
I-
Doing the backflip?
No.
Why? 'Cause
I
it's easier than a front flip?
I see what he means is that I think what he's going after is like everyone wants risk with. I don't even think they want risk. I think they just want total reward. I think things are like just immediately easy, or you do it or you don't. And when it comes down to when he's talking about daredevils, that we do need another Evil Knievel, in my opinion, one, yes, I do agree with that. And two, the last daredevil that I can even consider somebody who is a daredevil is Danny Way.
Who dat?
Danny Way is a professional skateboarder who invented the mega ramp.
Okay.
And he is, without a doubt, and the reason I would say he's more of a daredevil is because, like, I'm not saying he's not a good skateboarder. I'm not saying he's not good at skateboarding. What I am saying is the stunts or, like, the things he would do, like, there have been times where he has seriously put himself in such amazing risk, not only to be injured, but to die. And he has still done it. And it's like that ballsy sense of like, yo, this could not even go right, even if it does go right. Like when he jumped the Great Wall of China, there was so much wrong with that ramp from beginning to end, and he still did it anyway. And he wrecked on the other side, I think. And then there was one, I wish we could find the fucking clip. It was like an X Games, and he did this jump that was like absurd, and he came down and went up in the air and was like 50 feet in the air and then hit his board and then crashed and fucked himself up. And he didn't get like whatever gold medal or whatever. And then he came back after almost concussing himself to a point of complete and total Benoit status. He came back and did it again. Like that is ballsy and fucking just nobody. Yeah, you don't see out of control risk anymore.
Absolutely disagree. I see it all the time, and it is.
Look, if you're talking about just going to middle school, yes, those kids are risking a lot. I understand every child in high school is a daredevil, but what are you talking about?
Just like I remember seeing a video of somebody biking like along a bridge, and it's like this tiny little thing that they're biking. I'm just like, it looks so terrifying, and I hope that they've got a harness on that I can't see.
Oh, you're just talking about extreme sports enthusiasts.
I mean, there's still so much of that. There was that
Sure.
free solo guy.
Yeah,
you watch that?
Yeah, but that's like
That's
But I
terrifying.
think this guy is concerned that that's not inspiring
That's not
younger
inspiring
generations.
Oh,
to
people
do
aren't
it.
taking risks. The younger
Yeah.
ones
Yeah.
aren't taking
yeah,
risks.
no, it's not inspiring
Okay,
anybody.
so also, I think one of the first steps is, are participation trophies even real? I've
Yeah.
never seen one.
They are.
Okay, that shouldn't exist. Ribbons at best. You were there.
First off, I don't think you should even get a ribbon.
I think you tried. You know what I mean?
You get a high
can't
five.
have a number
you get
on
a
it.
fucking high five, and that is
You
it.
didn't rank participation. You were there. You tried, but participation trophy, absolutely not. Absolutely
know.
not.
I don't know.
You don't get hardware for participating. You get hardware for winning. Okay.
Sure.
So that's my first step. I hope that whoever this
You know what
caller
the
is-
ultimate participation trophy is? A baby. And some people, like, I wish I could not have that, some.
What, a baby?
Yeah, if you were like, I participated, it's like, here's your trophy. It's like, I didn't even want that. A ribbon at best would have been better. But
Hey.
I also think what he's talking about with like men being men or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I've said before, like, people were like, oh, you're a good looking man. I'm like, I think what you are misconstruing is that I'm traditionally handsome. I think what it is that there are so many men that look retarded now. This idea of what like
'Cause
fashionable.
You have like an old fashioned.
It's just like fashionable men. Like when I think of like
so
what
good looking and handsome. You're like,
I think are different things because people think
Yes.
Machine Gun Kelly is good looking.
he's cute.
Oh my God.
He is cute.
Sure.
I mean,
But it's not just okay. I'm like not only going on like his, I guess, aesthetic of his face, but like people are going on the aesthetic of his style and like
he kind of seems
everything.
like a little immature,
a little.
but like he's cute. Like him and Megan Fox are kind of like, I wonder how that's going. Are they still together?
I don't know. I don't care. I hope not.
You hope not?
I hope not.
Porque no? Why not?
First off, don't speak a Spaniel.
Lo
on this.
siento.
I did, dude.
That means avalanche. Just kidding.
Lo si-
Just like teaching
You honestly could have told me that. I'd be like, oh my God, did you hear about that snowboarder who was caught in a Losienda? It was not good. He's a good daredevil, but he was caught in a Losienda. So he was not there. Yeah, I think it's just that people, I don't know. And then I see kids that are just like weird looking all the time. And nobody looks like Charles Bronson anymore. I think that's really what we need to get back to.
Does Charles Bronson look like?
A foot.
Oh God.
He's a
What is
very
he from? What a Charles?
Death Wish.
Oh yeah.
The Indian runner?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
He's a fucking very stern looking man.
He is.
He's the only thing, like, when I think about like men I wish I looked like, it's Charles Bronson. Like, I wish I looked like.
Well, I think it'll come back because if you remember, what was it, like the 2010s, everyone had a beard and that was like a thing.
Yeah.
And then it's just like now it's like kids with the weird puffy
but I
perm
also,
thing.
but I will say this too, is that like like mustaches came back in a pretty big way. And there's a lot of people I see with mustaches that make me want to shave my mustache off. I'm just like, I hope for fucking Christ people don't associate me with that person. Like, I really hope they don't. And then it's like, you feel weird. I'm like, I should just get rid of this on my stupid face. And then, I don't know.
When's the last time you didn't have a stash? How long has it been since you've
Oh, my.
had a naked upper lip?
I think 2016? 16?
Damn.
2016 was the last time I shaved it.
Same. I just, when I hear beards, like, just like, I think of like a gay man with a fake.
Oh,
lady.
yeah, with a fake lady. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just like, oh, in 2010, everybody.
Everyone had beards. That's the problem
And
with
then I
America
think-
right now.
And then I think a mustache should be a lesbian who has a man as a
Yeah.
fake partner.
I don't really go on memes a lot.
That's
like
like a new vocab.
I don't really like. Do you think now? So I saw one. I was like, oh, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think lesbians with fat fingers are considered hung?
Yeah, I like
You know?
that. Okay.
You know, just do you think that lesbians with the fat two fingers, other lesbians see like, oh, she packing, she ready to fuck me up? Like, I don't know. I think that would be fucking.
That's funny.
Would that like, say you saw a dude with like two fat fucking fingers, just abnormally
I have.
big? Would you be like, ooh?
It depends. It is kind of, I mean,
Now imagine a
Can
dude
be
with,
hot, but
with,
I've also-
with two fat chubby fingers, and you're like, oh, but then you see that thumb, and you're like, no, nothing goes in there.
what are you on about?
What?
Nothing goes in.
You put a thumb in a butt. You thumb butts. Everyone knows that.
Sure. Right. Okay. I've never
Thumbed a butt?
I've never thumbed a butt.
This is also what's wrong with America. This is
Never
also
thumbed a butt. Yeah. I don't know all these techniques. I'm learning so much.
well,
Thank you so
all right.
much.
Well, we have another message to
Okay.
listen to. And you should get on the butt thumb train.
We'll see.
Start hitchhiking for dump.
For dump?
What's up,
Yikes.
Ryan? This is Rob B. over in Wichita Falls,
Hell
Texas. It's 14 July. Keep it short and sweet, simple. Bought the bundle pack from Michael fucking Rainey on Perks, and there is no instructions on how to download the audiobook. There's even a subreddit on Reddit asking the same question that I came across, and just wondering if there's any way you could say on the podcast on how to do that. I'm just used to Audible, where you just buy it, click play, and listen to it. So that's it. Just wondering if you have any choice words of wisdom to tell us retards how to download a simple audiobook and listen to it. All right, thanks. Bye.
Did I, for real, just get a customer complaint that isn't even my product? Not even my product. I didn't do this.
But you're the one who did the audio, right? For the audio?
I did a segment of it. I did do part of the audiobook. I gotta be honest with you, man.
So it's
I
not
don't
on
know.
Audible. I need to read that. I bought it.
It's great.
But I haven't.
It's an amazing,
it yet.
it's amazing work.
I would say reach out to
Yes,
Michael Rainey.
I would say, yeah. And you know what? Rainey's a good dude. He'll probably get back to you. I have no information on this. That is wild. I honestly, then again, I do hope more people call in with customer complaints for shit that isn't even mine. It's like, yo, I bought this toaster. How do you think I should fucking? It's like it won't heat up when I turn it to the dial 4. It's like it's actually a 2. I don't understand how the heating mechanism works. Did you know that that's not? I found this out recently.
What?
Did you know that the dial on a toaster is not level of darkness?
It's time, right?
Yeah, it's time.
It's just telling you probably. I mean, but it's weird though because it's different heats, so it's interesting.
It's also the
It's
thing
just telling
goes from
you-
some
Yeah, of
toasters
course
go
it's
from
not
like
dark.
light.
What do you mean? Of course it's not dark.
Whoa,
How
whoa,
would it
whoa,
even?
whoa, 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 whoa,
What?
whoa. There have been toasters that I have bought that have the dial 1 to 5, and at the 1 it is a lighter color, and the 5 is a darker color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's telling you.
How dark it'll be.
It's telling you that it's getting dark. It's like, I don't know. Maybe they're different. You know?
Look,
Have you ever had an accurate toaster?
no,
Yeah.
I've never had an accurate
It's never
toaster.
right.
You can't blame a toaster. That's on you.
Whoa,
You got to figure it out.
Whoa. Listen,
That's. I'm sorry. I can't.
I will
cannot-
blame machines until the day I die. I am full-fledged Sarah Connor. I don't give a fuck. I will blame machines every day.
You know, if that makes you all feel better, then blame. the
Yeah,
machine.
whatever. You know, you're a robot.
Yeah, I
That
wonder
sounds like
sometimes.
That sounds like something a robot would say.
Yeah.
I don't fucking like
The
that.
computer's like, "Are you a robot?" And it's like, "Oh my god, do you think so?"
Do you
Thank
you know what would be great? That would be fucking sick if you took a robot test, like click all the things and you did. It's like you're a robot. It's like, oh fuck, that would be awesome as shit.
Honestly, surprised that hasn't been like a thing yet. Like somebody creating a captcha like that to tell you.
You know what I also think about would be great? A 23 and what the fuck? where you spit into a tube and then you send out and they come back. It's like you're part vampire. Like something absurd that you have in your blood. Like that would be, or just be fun to do.
That would be fun.
Like send that back and be like, it turns out that not only you're Welsh and you got a little bit of French in you, also part lycanthrope. So have fun with that. Like what? Just having that one thing would be.
Oh yeah, you did 23andMe, right?
I sure did.
I haven't. I like what is it? something deniability. What's that?
Plausible deniability.
Plausible deniability. I don't know what I am. So I can say, you know.
You know what you are? A tchotchke. You're a real
So I can say
tchotchke.
things like pikey and
Well, I mean, you can say shit.
I don't know.
You can say whatever slurs you want. You're in America. It's freedom of speech.
right. Sure.
You know, you can say whatever you. Oh, speaking of freedom of speech, did you hear about that fucking Jason Alden guy who released that song "Try That in a Small Town"?
Jason Alden or Jason Aldean?
Is
Is he a country guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it Aldean?
I don't know.
I don't know because that sounds with a little bit too much of an accent.
See that
Jason Aldean. I don't.
if you
like
say
that.
it like that, it's actually a slur. It's
Alden.
It's not Aldean.
Either way, he released a song called "Try That in a Small Town" that now people are fucking freaking out about because they think it's like anti-woke.
Okay, so
and
what's he talking about? Like
He's basically
what are the
I think
lyrics?
one of the
what
lyrics.
are some of the things you should try in a small town?
No, that's not like try. It's not like
I know,
hey, you know,
it's
you
a
should
threat.
go. You should go down to Anna Marie's. Try that in a small town. It's the breakfast here is amazing. Try that in a small town. No, it's like he's like there was a lady got robbed at gunpoint in like it's like crashing our towns and picket signs. It's like try that in a small town. Try being a fucking piece of shit in a small town. And it's like that to me is like sure. I get what you're going after, but also the other thing that sucks is people who live in small towns who think that anybody gives a shit about their small town. That's the other thing. No one's coming to half of these small towns. No one's coming there. All the people are like, yeah, you bring your fucking woke fucking Antifa. They don't give a fuck about you.
And
they
honestly,
never
the second
will go
you get there, they'd be like, "So what's it like there?"
Yeah, they would be like, "Oh, this is pretty nice. This is why would I trash this place?"
You want to try my
Yeah, it would be. There's
kimchi
nothing.
with mayonnaise?
Try that kimchi with mayonnaise. I think the worst part is, like, I have family that, like, I see their Facebook posts where they're like, "Yeah, come here and like, you know, try that in a small town." It's like, dude, you live in Spring City. No one's coming there. Not one fucking a fucking huge mob could show up to Spring City and be like, what happened here?
I don't
We
know. I know
don't,
some dope small towns.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're not dope. What I'm saying is there's nothing to do. Like, what would your end game be?
Exactly.
What would your end
I mean,
game
there's just
be?
enough to do. You know what I mean? You're
A
like,
riot in a small town would be pointless. It's
a
like,
riot in a small town?
Yeah, rioting in a small town would be pointless.
Yeah, I'm not.
No one would give a shit at all.
I just avoid riots in general.
You know
like
how
big crowd.
You know how I know no one would give a shit? No one would give a shit because I don't know if you guys remember that fucking train derailment in fucking Ohio that no one talks about anymore, where all those where all the chemicals spilled and hundreds of people are displaced. Try that in a small town. Nobody cares. This was it was a fucking huge disaster. People are dead. People are going to die. An entire place is contaminated.
Oh, really?
That's
When
what
did that
happens
happen?
when did that happen? Exactly.
Damn.
It happened earlier in this year. Yeah, try that. That's what happens in small towns. You don't have to worry about the fucking woke mob coming there. You know what they're going to try in a small town? Fucking up your water real hard with pollution, and you're going to drink it until you die. Sorry, Flint, Michigan. They tried that in a small
Didn't
town.
Delaware have like something where they were like, they had like, I don't know if they were paying people to move there, like some like big tax refunds because they had some kind of like contamination going on down there.
I mean, I don't doubt it. Look, I don't doubt that every public drinking water in any major city or town doesn't have a certain level of contaminants in it. There's no way it doesn't. What's
Rain
the fucking
has stuff in it sometimes.
Look,
That's coming
man.
from the sky.
Yeah,
I mean,
what jackass is drinking rain?
a lot of people. There's a lot of people who drink rainwater.
Yeah. Who?
I assume. I don't know. I watch
Yeah,
Homestead
they're called-
Rescue,
they're
and they
called- they're
like have
called-
like rainwater basins.
I guarantee
maybe they filter it afterwards.
I guarantee they filter it.
I hope. I mean,
There's
might
no
as well
fucking
throw
way.
a little filtering system. Why not?
Yeah, I guess
It
so.
could be like a little, but you know.
If I think drinking rainwater in a city would be the most insane thing you could ever do.
I just never really thought about it that much, but ever since that like thing there was that warning for Philly water or whatever for a while.
That was forever ago.
And Texas had that a while ago too. So everybody was like, boil your water. And what did they say? I don't know. I can't remember what people were saying to do, but.
I mean, boil water advisories, I think you should probably do that anyway. Like,
what? Just boil all the water?
No, what I'm saying is like if you're drinking tap water, which I have done, I did yesterday, but like you roll the dice with the fact that you know there's going to be plastics in your blood for the rest of your life. There's going to, like right now, I guarantee you have a certain number of microplastics inside of you.
Okay.
So does Danny, so do I. And it's probably been growing since we've been born. With everything
growing,
like the amount of it, that's never gonna. When we die and you cut us open, they're gonna find fucking. It's true, without a doubt.
Huh?
Yeah, the amount of people that have been drinking it.
And I guess, yeah. Maybe is it microplastics? I don't know. I heard of like acid rain.
Acid rain is real.
I
was told as a kid when I grew up in Spring City to not. Like when it snows, not to catch the snow on you.
Really? Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Because of where we grew up near the power plant. It was just like you could, but it was like an old wives' tale from kids. Like, don't catch the snow on your tongue. Don't catch the snow on your tongue. Because of the power plant. Yeah, because that's God's jizz. You're gay. That is a gay thing to see a bunch of kids just like, It's like just waiting. And now you can't even take pictures of kids doing that. Because if you did, you put it on the internet, that's just waiting for someone to Photoshop dicks in there.
Oy vey.
That's the world we live in. That's the world we live in nowadays, man. You got to be careful. That's why no one puts their kid on the internet. No one, like people shouldn't. I don't think when people take baby pictures and put them on the internet, I'm like, yo, man, that's kind of wild.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I get not wanting to, but... Yeah, I don't know. There's,
I mean, I would only do it. I would only post baby pictures of my kid until they reached like 18, and then I would go back and take baby pictures holding them as an adult, just for fun.
Holding them as an adult,
like just be like, okay, we never took any baby pictures of you, so now we're gonna do it now that you're legal to put them on the fucking internet, and just take like, oh, here we are feeding him, here we are holding him, and I have him in one of those front like backpack things where I can even walk. It'd be funny to do. I don't know why they don't do that more often.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That's probably why I probably shouldn't have children.
You sound very caring. You want to hold this thing like a baby even at 18.
Well, they're your son. You always got to love your kids, man.
Yeah.
Until you're some wacky lady who drowns them in the tub.
No. Jesus, fuck. Was it La Llorona? Is that the lady who drowned her kids?
No, that was Andrea Yates. You're talking about the ghost.
The movie. I wonder why. Andrea Yates?
Never even introduced you.
Oh yeah,
my
that's
God.
right.
Holy shit. Well, now that we're at the end of the fucking show, this has been the End Podcast with Ryan Shannon. I'm here with Abby Rosenquist. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Not Andrea Yates.
Not Andrea Yates. And not La Llorona. It's La Llorona. It's the legend of La Llorona.
Oh, God. What's this Andrea Yates thing?
You don't know who Andrea Yates is?
Did she? No, I mean, I heard the name.
Jesus.
There's a few things. Damn, that sucks. What,
It's
all
not.
of them? How many did she drown?
5
kids? And she drowned all of them.
All of them.
Well, she didn't have favorites. That's nice.
That is refreshing.
And,
Jesus
good for her.
Christ. This has been the End Podcast. Abby, thank you so much for being on the show.
So
Make sure you call the hotline 833-443-5300 and we will address any comment, question, concern, or possible technical issue that isn't even mine on the show. Thank you so much.